While the world is drowned by the Triumvirate, the Legion of Doom is ready to make their big play against the Justice League. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Justice League issue number 12, a continuation of the Drowned Earth event, and find out. So, much like all the other issues in this series, we open up with a little flashback. This time, it's Black Manta's turn to take a trip into the past, or David, as he's also known. I get the distinct feeling many people forget that's his actual name. To make a long story short, Manta talks about how growing up, the ocean only ever seemed to take from him his hopes and dreams, and eventually even his own father's life. But now the worm has turned, and Manta has all the powers of Aquaman. He can shape the ocean into whatever he wants and start taking things back. In fact, as we discover, he's a pretty damn quick learner when it comes to Aquaman's powers. He's using his ability to manipulate sea life to get Superman and the Flash to stop fighting the water's infection and turn them into fish monsters. Back at the Hall of Justice, Lex Luthor is finally ready to make his play for the totality, the thing that he wanted more than anything. He even opines that the Justice League is pretty damn stupid to have all the power of creation at their fingertips here, but never once think to use it against the alien invaders who are bedeviling them at the moment. I'm simplifying things, of course. This plan has many more steps to it, like Cheetah destroying the big key she stole a few issues back, which will in turn destroy the graveyard of the gods and release the limits that the gods had on powers in the universe, like the ones Luthor wants to steal. Then there's Batman, still very much stuck in traction after the last arc, but also the last thing standing between the entire Legion of Doom and the totality. Luckily, he has a prototype of one of Lex Luthor's old Kryptonian battle suits sitting around, which he is sure to slip right on into. Now back over with Aquaman and Wonder Woman, they're still dealing with Poseidon, who had stabbed Arthur at the end of the previous issue. You want more insight into what actually happened, go read Aquaman from this week because it's a tie-in. All you really need to know, though, is Poseidon wasn't trying to kill Arthur so much as reach inside him forcefully and awake sleeping powers inside him. Granted, he didn't know that Aquaman had his powers stolen, so maybe he should have asked first. I know consent is hard for the Greek gods, but hey. Poseidon thought that Aquaman had the same powers of life inside him as Orion did, because after all life as we know it sprung from the ocean. Or, you know, like Xenu and stuff, wherever you fall on that one religiously. Orion was a good dude back in his time and wanted to share the powers of life in the sea with others who might not have been so lucky, and here's where the twist comes in. Turns out the evil leaders of the Triumvirate weren't always evil. Poseidon was just super jealous when it came to sharing the powers of life, and turned Orion against the alien visitors, trapping them forever in the graveyard of the gods, which in turn ended up mutating them and giving them a reason for revenge. Which means, yeah, if you're looking for someone to blame for all of this, it's literally all Poseidon's fault, but you can't hold him accountable for it, though, because the graveyard of the gods starts collapsing in all around them. Before Wonder Woman and Aquaman escape, though, Poseidon does gift Arthur with his trident, which he says also contains the powers of life, and that if they can join that with the Extinction Tier's power of death, then maybe they can push back these invaders. The Triumvirate hears about this, and in something I don't think ever has happened in a big event before, the villains hear that the good guys got the two MacGuffins and think, oh no, we can't possibly beat them, we might as well give up. It's Black Manta who actually gives a rousing speech to the rest of the bad guys, basically saying, hey, we can't give up now, I just started winning. Summon up your biggest, nastiest, most evil sea creature, and I'll use my powers to ride it into battle. Oh, you have a Death Kraken, you say? Well, guess what? Unleash the Death Kraken! And it's on that note right there that this penultimate issue comes to a close. So that was Justice League issue number 12, everyone, and it was raucous, enjoyable, and also kind of all over the damn place. I haven't actually had time to keep up with any of the tie-ins, but it certainly doesn't feel like I missed anything, even though I did glance through Aquaman from this week and it looked like there actually was a pretty big introspective story there. I like the whole shifting art style thing for the Graveyard of the Gods, even if I feel it will give some readers whiplash. I wasn't so much in love with what was done with the Extinction Tier. Oh hey, it was a fake. Oh no wait, no it wasn't. Oh no wait, there was a fake within a fake. Snyder continues to write some pretty solid lore for Atlantis, and I definitely like the idea of the Triumvirate not always being bad guys. Ultimately, exciting issue, interested to see how it all ends. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you really like what I do, you might want to pick up a Cape Joel shirt. Yes, that's right, I have my own merch store over at TeePublic. Check out for great designs like my little Cape Man, stuff from the comic multiverse, fun stickers, in-jokes, we got it all over at the TeePublic TeePublic store. You can check it out right now. And I will be sure to see you all again next time. Bye-bye.